Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to see a short but very intense game. This is Fischer versus Reshevsky 1959. e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, king pawn, Sicilian defense, d4, c takes, knight takes. Everything normal here, and black plays here g6. This is accelerated dragon system. The idea with this move is that black is going to play like a classic dragon here, but as you can see they have not played d6. So one of the main ideas behind this move is that in any moment later in the opening or maybe mirror game, black could play in one move d5 instead of playing d6 and d5, so they could be getting a tempo there. White plays here knight c3. Also a very popular line here is c4, and white could play a Maroczy system, very interesting and also very strong. But in this game they play knight c3, also a good line, bishop g7, attacking d4, and now bishop e3, knight f6, bishop c4, black castles, and here bishop b3. All this is the main line. About this move, bishop b3, the bishop on c4 was not actually very well placed because of some tactic ideas. For example, if white plays something like h3 here, trying to control this square, black could play knight takes e4, and after knight takes, then d5 with a fork, and this position should be very good for black there. That's why in this position, bishop b3 is probably the main line. And here in the game, Reshevsky made a mistake. He played knight a5, which is not very good. And here Fischer found a very strong move, and he played e5. Black played knight e8. Actually, the best line should be knight takes b3. Then white could play pawn takes knight, threatening knight and bishop at the same time. And then black could play knight takes rook, pawn takes bishop, knight takes c2 check, knight takes knight, king takes pawn. And in this position, white would have two knights for a rook and two pawns. So the material would be more or less balanced here, but actually the position is better for white because black has some development problems here, and also black king is not going to be safe because, as you can see, they lost the fianchero's bishop, so that means that dark squares will be weak for the rest of the game. So this should be a good position for white anyway. But in the game, instead of taking here on b3, Reshevsky went to e8 with a knight, and in this position there is a famous and fantastic combination. White is winning, try to find it. The move Fischer played in this position was bishop takes f7. The idea behind this move is that he's removing the defender of this square. Actually, this square is also protected by this pawn, but if white moves this knight, then there will be a pin here, so this pawn won't be actually protecting this square. So bishop takes f7, removing the defender, and after rook takes, knight e6, threatening the queen, all these squares are controlled. That means that black is going to lose the queen. So in this position, black decided to resign. Let's see what could happen if black had captured here with the king. Then white could play another fantastic move, knight e6, taking advantage of the pin again. If black doesn't want to lose the queen, they should take the knight, but then queen d5, king f5 could be the only move, and we continue extracting black king. g4. The king has to take because that's the only move, and then rook g1. Black king has like 4 options here, but after king f5, then we have mate in 1. So black king should go to one of these squares then, but then it will be mate. After king h4, for example, then bishop g5, queen d1, and queen takes rook, mate. So this is the video I wanted to show you today. If you want that I make more videos like this one, analyzing masters games, fantastic miniatures, give me likes so I can know it, and I will gladly recall more videos like this. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you soon in another video.